Podketeers.
I'll be shooting for me own hand. That's what Merida sounds like, right? Hello, my name is Merida.
Woo!
I'm from Scotland.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
That more sounds like the dad doing the Merida impression, where he's like, and I'll be shooting me arrows riding on the horse with my hair blowing in the breeze. Whatever he said. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. You know what I'm talking about?
It's been a long time.
Remember Brave?
Yeah.
Remember that movie, Brave?
That movie existed.
She's got red hair and little brothers, and her mom's a bear.
Yeah.
You're the bear. She says that.
Bear.
Anyway, I don't know.
It's
Brave.
been a long time since I've seen Brave.
That's a movie.
I remember
There's that old lady.
I remember the last time that we revisited Brave. And I didn't even watch the whole thing. Like, I saw clips of it. Was when we were armchair imagineering California Adventure, and Gavin was like, I'm getting rid of Grizzly River Run, and I'm doing this whole Brave thing. So, still should happen.
Yep.
Replace all that stuff. I think Disney should just go back to our old armchair imagineering episodes, and
Just
instead of
take all
bringing
the
us
ideas.
Avatar, just take our ideas and just,
Well, we're going to do them again, so maybe they can take our new ideas.
yes,
whenever
and
we
then
decide
they
to do
cannot bring
those.
Avatar. Not, because it's a win-win situation.
I think it's already in active development, Heyzen. I think you're a little late on the Avatar, but I don't know. Maybe they'll knock Avatar down and put something else. Put in
in how many years? In 20,
25 years.
25 years.
Oh.
I don't know. How long did it take him to knock this building down? About that long?
About that long, because California Adventure was open 2012, right? So
2001.
Oh, 2000.
2001, yeah.
My brain totally mixed up those numbers. So
So it's been 24-ish, almost 25 years. Yeah, by the time they knock it down.
But back then it was still Superstar Limo. Mm-hmm. And then when did it?
I mean,
become
it's the
Monsters,
same.
Inc.?
That was what, 2006, something like that.
For what?
When it turned to Monsters
when it
Inc.
turned into Mike and Sully.
Sounds about right.
I'm gonna look it up because that was just a guess. The answer is Buddly 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 2002. Wait, oh no, sorry.
It's not 2002.
That's when Superstar Limo closed.
Yes.
Well, this website is unhelpful. Oh, soft opening December 20th, 2005, but opened January 23rd, 2006.
Yeah.
So boom.
You know what I
was
missed from that area? That big Sorcerer Mickey fountain that they used to have there.
They had for like a little bit, and then they put a stage over it, and then it was just gone forever. You know what I miss? You know what I miss from over there? Muppet Vision 3D.
Electronica.
No. How dare you? That was the best.
The grid.
Oh, that's right. We need that for Tomorrowland, right? That or
There we
Fantastic
go.
Four.
Yeah, if they decide
Fantastic Four. Have you picked up on that? I know in our text chat, I figured Mel might understand that because in the film, like the song is like dun 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 dun, so it's like fantastic. Like I would type it out, like separated like that. Did you ever even have an inkling that that's what I was trying to do, Andrew? And we haven't
No. I thought it was just like Fantastic Four.
I like that.
I mean, it still works.
Like,
but,
Fantastic Four.
Keep in the rhythm. No, it's part of the song. The song is like bum 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 bum.
Oh, I know that song. Bum 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 bum.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
We're so lucky that is in the public domain somehow, or else we would have gotten a copyright
Like
strike.
Beethoven song, I would hope that
yes.
it's in the public domain.
Because that was such an accurate depiction. Hey, speaking of accurate ideas and depictions, we totally nailed the Tom Morrow thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yep, we were so
Nailed it.
right.
So right. It's funny because we recorded the episode when they posted the teaser. I think it was like a day old or something like that when we first saw it. And then literally the very next day, they posted the follow-up video to that. And they're like, Tom Morrow's coming back. And they showed him like at Imagineering. They're bringing back the old Disney Channel segment that Tom Morrow used to do called Imagineer That. And now it's going to be like a YouTube show and stuff. So, yeah, sounds like we were 100% accurate.
We're always right.
Right?
Here at Podketeers, we're always right.
That's why they take our ideas and put them in the parks instead of Avatar.
I guess we just have to assume now that anything is not for the parks because they never want to put anything in the parks anyway. So it just has to be the most mundane thing. Unless it's Avatar. Fire and ash, baby. It's going to be the next one. There's going to be fire and ash.
Remember when I told you a few episodes ago that I was like ready to go after watching the trailer when we went to watch Fantastic Four?
Because it looked friggin' sweet.
It looked great. Like all right, I'm ready. I'm going to give this a second shot. And then late last week, I figured, all right, you know, I have some time. You know, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to watch this film. And I couldn't do it. I tried so hard to get it started, and like my finger would just not tap the screen to get it started. Like it's almost like when I tried, it was like the magnetic force.
I was gonna say two magnets.
I think what you need to do is, I'm sure that they're going to re-release both of them into theaters, and like go make yourself a captive audience. Like I can't not. I have to go to the drive-in or something and like go sit and watch it.
No.
It's gonna hey,
if
you know
I can't bring myself to watch it at home, why would I pay to not want to watch it?
But hey, you'll be forced to watch it.
That's a long
because you have money invested.
time of sitting down.
Well, you do
Aren't they
one,
like 17 hours long
Yeah.
though. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's find out. Avatar.
Like, it's a James Cameron film. Like, there's no way that any one of these Avatar films is clocking it at less than like 22 and a half hours.
Okay, so Avatar, the first one, is 2 hours and 42 minutes.
Oh,
3 hours.
Avatar, The Way of Water is 3 hours and 12 minutes.
why
4
does it
hours?
seem like 22 and a half?
Endgame is 3 hours and 2 minutes.
Shut your
It was
mouth.
entertaining.
Shut your mouth. How dare you, sir? Watch your tongue. How dare you speak ill of Robert Downey Jr. / Dr. Doom. How dare you? Watch your tongue.
You know what? I'm just the facts, ma'am. I'm just
Again,
stating.
You and your facts, and you're coming through with this logic. Listen, I can't do this. This is too early in the podcast, sir.
I just came across this is just like a infograph of all of the movies leading up to Endgame Marvel films with their run times. What do you think, just as a little pop quiz, what do you think the shortest of that original slate of films is? The shortest run time?
My buddy Carol's movie, Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel,
Shortest?
no. 2 hours and 3 minutes. Captain Marvel is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th shortest. There's 7 movies shorter than that.
Hulk.
Hulk is the shortest. Is tied for the shortest. Incredible Hulk, 1 hour 52 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you want any idea what the tied for 152 minutes might be? I'll give you a hint. This movie also has the Hulk in it. Oh no, it doesn't have. No, I lied. It doesn't have the Hulk in it.
I'm trying to remember like which ones. It wasn't any of the actual Avengers movies.
Like the team up
the
Avengers?
team up
No,
ones.
none
Yeah,
of those.
it's
Those are all pretty
it's a
long.
single story one.
It's a sequel to a single story. I'll give you that much.
I want to say it's
All
one
you,
of the
Heyzen,
4
my brain
movies.
is like
Is Thor
Is it
Dark
Dark
World
World?
is the shortest, and then the original Thor is only 3 minutes longer.
Yeah.
Hour 52 for both Incredible Hulk and Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah.
And then next tied is hour 55, Thor and Doctor Strange. So then they go up from there. So
Did we ever talk about the guy that was putting together the massive edit of all the MCU films up through Infinity War? But he was putting them in order, and he started off with like the
like
Loki and
timeline,
Thor.
like when everything is happening. Yeah.
Like, and he started with the clips of Loki and Thor as children.
Oh, really?
Like that's how like incredibly accurate he was trying to make it, that it was even through the flashbacks and all the scenes, like every single thing flows. The final file, I don't know if it's still available anywhere to watch, but this was like several years ago. I think the final clock in time was like a little over 52 hours for the entire edit.
The Infinity Saga 50-hour fan edit final update.
It's crazy. I have to imagine that is one massive video file.
It was the last update was 4 years ago. The last thing they added was Black Widow. Oh wait, no, it says, for those of those who don't know, it's a full cut, everything in the MCU from Iron Man to Endgame into chronological scene order. I think they must have used some like flashbacks and stuff. Yeah. There's also extra Marvel content like themed Thor bonus content, as well as flashback scenes from WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, and Loki.
Yeah,
Now
and so
fully updated
I
with Black
remember when he
Widow.
first talked about it, he wanted to continue doing it, but then it's when the flood of Marvel content started to happen, and he's like, yeah, there's just too much of this. I can't keep up with it. I'm not doing this anymore. Because, I mean, in some cases, like, you literally have to take everything you've edited and shift it around to, like, insert other pieces, right? And if you include what I guess is now going to be, or the multiverse saga, so much of that jumps around. And then how do you even add a timeline for multiple timelines? Like, how do you even depict that in an edit like that? So I'm sure there's ways, but it's a massive undertaking to do what he did. I can only imagine the hard drive space and the time to render out the full film, how long it took and everything. So
yeah,
I can barely edit a 5-minute video for a vlog where my computer isn't struggling for 3 hours to render that out, nonetheless a 52-hour movie. So good for him.
Anyways, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. That did we ever talk about the what's his name?
Yeah.
The guy from the guy from that 70s show. What's that guy's name? The guy that played Eric Foreman on that 70s show.
Topher Grace.
Topher Grace.
Daka. Spider-Man.
He likes to he was Spider-Man. He likes to edit I think he did a full edit of Star Wars. Or he did like the
but he did the original trilogy, didn't he?
Or
Like,
he did the prequels, I think, into one movie.
Wasn't he? Wait, no. I think he was inspired by the Phantom edit, which was originally like a re-edit of the Phantom Menace that took out supposedly Jar Jar Binks and a bunch of the what people considered garbage or something like that.
He did
Is that
apparently
what the Phantom edit was?
Possibly. His is a 85-minute edit that is the full the prequel trilogy.
So he made it all into one film.
One film that's 85 minutes long.
Is it available to watch anywhere?
You can buy it for $35 at caddyvideo.com if this is an official source. It's called Episodes 1 through 3, Turn to the Dark Side.
Interesting.
Then the bold 85-minute fan edit, actor Topher Grace transformed the Star Wars prequel trilogy into a tight thriller, merging essentials from The Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith to chronicle Anakin Skywalker's fall to the dark side. Cutting Senate politics, Clone War excess, and Jar Jar's humor, it zeroes in on his Jedi rise, Padme's romance, and Palpatine's manipulation.
Nice.
So yeah.
Hey, since we're talking about Star Wars, I want to share a video with everyone. And FGP Squad member and our pal Anitza sent us a video, which
Ooh.
we were tossing around in our group chat as well. But I wanted to share this because now that I'm, I consider myself part of the 3D printing community. I want to throw my hat in, just grab the Disney adult hat, toss it in to the ring, and I'm just gonna say it, Mr. Ford, Harrison, if you need a toilet seat, please reach out to me. I am ready to 3D print any toilet seat that you need. So this video was an interview that Harrison Ford was doing with NPR, and I think Rachel Martin was hosting. And he gets this text message randomly in the middle of the interview, and he's like, "Oh, it's Jay Leno. It's about my toilet seat," or something like that. She's like, "Wait, why is Jay Leno texting you about his toilet seat?" Or like, "He's 3D printing one for me." She's like, "Wait, why is Jay Leno 3D printing a toilet seat?" He's like, "Because I asked him to." Here, let me bring up the video.
I love it.
I love this interview. Let me bring this up here. Let me make sure we got some volume here.
Or what my ambition is.
Yeah.
And what was it? To make a living as an actor.
Yeah.
It wasn't the, fame and fortune.
Nice.
It was the work. I mean, it's still
Wait, this is
the thing that is most fun. The making of this stuff with other people. It's an
I
incredible.
think I loaded the wrong video.
I mean, that's a nice, fun thing to hear.
It is a nice fun thing, but that's the wrong video. Hold
All
on.
right, come
This is
on.
what happens when you're live? La 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 la
But
la.
I mean, who doesn't love
Talk
listening
amongst
to Harrison
yourselves.
Ford?
Okay, well, I'll tell you that the thing that I found that I thought was available for Topher Grace's thing apparently was just a recreation of a box that would be for a VHS tape. This place that did it just sells VHS boxes for things that never came in VHS. So
Oh.
the Topher Grace thing is not actually available anywhere.
Gotcha.
Boo.
Okay. Well, that's sad because I would have wanted to watch
Yeah,
that.
Coraline on VHS. Rogue One on
Coraline.
VHS.
She's a reason for the word.
Godzilla
VHS.
-1. Logan. Interstellar.
Interstellar. That's a great soundtrack, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Interstellar. It's got a magnificent soundtrack. It's one of I like to listen to it when I'm just kind of hanging out or working on something.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Oh.
very serene soundtrack. Why is this video not loading?
He's like, "Hello, my name is Harrison Ford. I'm friends with Jay Leno.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
He's my friend, and I asked him to do it for me. Because who else am I going to ask? He likes to work with his hands."
He kind of sounds a little bit like
I know.
McGruff.
It
Hey,
does sound like McGruff.
Harrison Ford does sound like McGruff.
He
I don't know what to tell
does.
you.
He does.
Hey, it belongs in a museum.
Right?
do I need to find McGruff?
Yes.
Let's see, where is he?
I'm sorry this is taking so long.
It's okay. We're
I thought
talking
I
amongst
had the
ourselves.
right video. It was a real... I don't know what's happening.
I mean, yes, it is.
Okay, we're
There we
here.
go.
McGruff is here to stall for time. So, y'all all see the news. The news is happening,
Yeah.
What do we got? Taylor Swift's getting married. So
heard.
that happened.
Yeah.
I wonder if he quoted the song that, she sings about getting married and stuff. Do you think he did that? Probably
That would
not,
be-
but
that would be
that would
Pulled out
be.
a ring and said...
Yeah, he said, "Marry me, Juliet. You'll never want to be alone. I love you, and that's all."
That's romantic.
That's what he did. He said, "I'll quote your own lyrics to you, Taylor Swift."
I'm so glad that he was able to quote her own lyrics. Hey, look, I think I found the real.
Yay.
All right, hey, it's me, Harrison Ford.
Thanks, McGruff Ford.
I'll see y'all later. It belongs in a museum.
Bye.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. First of all, if you're still listening or watching, thank you so much for just
Right.
continuing to hang out with us.
McGruff was here. It's fine.
I know, but I honestly, I don't even know if I loaded the exact same video as I did before. I thought I had the right video, so I guess we're going to find out right now.
All right.
Right? All right, let's see.
Phone just rang.
Oh, okay, this is the right one.
Jay Leno is calling you right
About my toilets.
now? What?
Yeah, Jay's printing a 3D printed toilet seat for me.
What is even happening right now? Why is he printing a toilet seat for you? Is your
Because I asked him. Anyway, I knew he, Jay's Garage. He is incredibly invested in machinery. So he's got these 3D printers. And I had this toilet seat from a toilet that is not in production anymore.
Okay.
And the toilet seat has discolored in a way that is really
And nobody likes that,
unattractive.
right?
Nope.
You do not want a discolored
No, you
toilet
don't.
seat.
No.
So I can't find that toilet seat anywhere. I tried for years. And I'm just sitting around one day, like last week, saying, can I 3D print this? Jay
I
Leno.
love
The first time I ever heard about 3D printing was Jay at Jay's Garage when he showed me around it maybe 15 years ago.
So you figured he's the man for the job?
He embraced the project
Yes.
in a way that I thought I never could have imagined.
Is it usable? Can one use a 3D printed toilet seat, or is it just for aesthetics?
No, this is going to be the
You're gonna
toilet
sit on
seat
it. Okay.
in my office. Well, there's not a toilet in my office.
I understand.
It's in a small room adjacent.
Right, there's a
my
door.
office.
It's not just sitting there in your office.
Can
She's
I?
so awesome.
Harrison
for
Ford
not
has an
laughing as
ensuite
hard.
for his office.
Right. So I have to say that
I would describe stuff, but all they were doing was just sitting there and talking. There's nothing
I know
happening.
there's not much we could say, right? But using a 3D printed toilet seat, one, again, Harrison Ford, if you want me to 3D print something for you, you need a new toilet seat, let me know. But I don't think this is the most sanitary thing, because 3D printing is very porous and bacteria can get stuck in it, which is why you shouldn't really purchase any 3D prints that will make contact with food or anything, because the food can kind of seep in and it can get moldy and it could cause all sorts of bacteria inside. So I don't like 3D prints that are for like cookie cutters and all that stuff, because you know there's always that risk. And I feel like a toilet seat's kind of in that same range of like, maybe this is not the best idea.
Maybe it's a resin printer.
Oh,
Maybe.
okay. Maybe.
But I'm thinking, okay, this is what I was thinking while listening to the conversation is 3D printed, even if it was resin, if you put pressure and heat, it's gonna mold.
I mean,
in a
resin
way.
should be pretty strong, right? Depending.
Depending, I mean, we don't just how much use he's gonna.
That's
get
just
out of it
glue.
and stuff.
Like resin's
But
just
resin-
glue.
But like, I think most 3D printed resin, I could be wrong, but when I was looking, because I've been using 3D not 3D resin. I've been using UV resin to like put stuff together.
Sure.
Right.
Right? Like the Mandalorian helmets that I've been working on, I've been using UV resin to fill in some of like the really bad like seams that the
Sure.
helmet has from like all the pieces that I put together. And there's been a lot of sanding and stuff to try to get it to be smooth. And in the UV resin that I've been using says that it can withstand up to 220 degrees of heat.
Wow.
So if if 3D printing resin, I don't have a resin printer. Mine is what's called an FDM printer, which uses the filament that it just melts. It's like plastic that it melts and just oozes it out and like makes
Great stuff to breathe in.
Of course, yeah. But if the resin printer, I mean, that would also have to be a massive resin printer.
He's Jay Leno.
I mean,
Well, that's true.
garage
You
with,
are
like,
right.
The size of
Harrison
Moscow.
Ford said he's invested in machinery. You know,
That's
Jay Leno's
true.
not buying like, Amazon resin printer. He's
That
going
is very
industrial
true.
because he's probably making parts for his cars and stuff
Yeah.
for him. Like that's
True.
probably what he's using all of these for. Because he's got all these
that's a good
cars
point.
that were built in like 190
Last century.
1847 fire
he's-
truck
he's
that
sitting
needs a
there
new
like-
nozzle or whatever.
Like the whole thing is stock except for this one piece I 3D printed.
Yeah, I couldn't find this thing. They stopped making this in 1931.
Do you have a Leno impression?
Hey, guy, buddy. No, that was that was the Canadians from South Park.
Man.
I'm trying to think of the Frank Caliendo Jay Leno that he does. I know it's a lot of head moving back and forth. So, what do you see? You see this in the news here, Kevin? Huh? Okay, we're coming up and we're seeing. Yeah, I don't know. I've never.
closer.
That's the first time I've attempted it. So I
You know
have
what?
no idea.
Good
I
try.
give you credit.
Yeah.
I was going to attempt it, and last minute I was like, bail.
So Bill Clinton's in the news today. Okay, it's just Roger Rabbit. Is almost what it is.
Oh my God, is he Roger
Hey, it's
Rabbit
me,
secretly?
Roger Rabbit, and it's me, Jay Leno. It's just
So the difference is Roger
Is you move
Rabbit's
your
like,
head
hey,
back
it's
and-
me, and then Jay Leno's head is just bopping back and forth.
it's a little deeper. This Jay Leno's down here, and Roger Rabbit's up here. I guess that's how I'm gonna call it anyway.
Oh my goodness.
Jeepers.
All right. Well, listen, the offer's out there. So Harrison Ford, if you need, I don't know, toilet accessories or something, I don't know, just let me know. I'll 3D print that for you. You never know what you're gonna need, like a little cup for the side or a little soap
Right.
dish or something.
I like how Harrison Ford just doesn't care. He's just like, yeah, Jay Leno's printing 3D printing me a toilet seat. I'm in an interview that's being filmed. I don't care. I'll tell you that I'm getting a 3D printed toilet seat. Like, that's
favorite
not embarrassing.
part- exactly. But my favorite part of that whole thing is like when she asks him, like, why is he doing this for you? Like, because I asked him. But he's so straight faced about it. He's like, because I asked him.
I am Harrison Ford. Thank you very much.
Oh, sheesh.
Me and Jay Leno are best buds, apparently.
Yeah. All right. Since we're talking about 3D printing, before we move on, I got a couple of other things I wanted to show you because, as you know, one of my goals as I, continue to practice 3D printing and building stuff that, my original goal when I first started 3D printing was to get my kids into it, right? That was now that I wanted them to
younglings.
be able to build stuff, to tinker with stuff, and I wanted them to have that Imagineer mindset. And for the most part, they like to tinker with it. But it's also kind of become my running hobby since I don't really go to the parks anymore. Like, I use that time to make Disney stuff now, too. I haven't practiced 3D modeling in such a long time. Like, I went to school for it, but I haven't done it in such a long time that I'm really out of practice. I don't know a lot of the new software yet, and I haven't sat down or made the time to learn it yet. So I've been using a lot of other models that are just available, either for purchase or for download. It's kind of like where we got the model that we're going to be using for our fundraiser for cancer research coming up soon. We have the vases that are outside the Indiana Jones attraction here at Disneyland.
Planters.
The planters, exactly, that are outside.
They are now
Temple of the
vases
Plants.
because they are small, but
Yes, the one I made are vases, yes. But I found a couple of other models that I really want to make now. I've had this like desire to create the shows of the park because it's one of the things I miss the most, just like the fireworks shows, like Fantasmic and stuff like that. And the very first thing that I remember watching was a creator named Alex. I've talked about him before on the podcast, Alex Correo. And he had set up, like, on his shelf, a way to project onto a 3D printed castle the fireworks shows. Like, he was finding videos on YouTube, and basically he had white behind it, but because of the 3D printed castle, it looked like it was projection mapping onto this little 3D printed castle. So that's kind of what sparked my interest in doing it. And then I started, like, seeing all these other little trinkets pop up. There's this video I'm about to show you is by a creator named Main Street Miniatures over on TikTok. It is, and listen, I am not the biggest fan of this parade, but I like what they did here. So this is this little Main Street Electrical Parade sound and light show.
I saw this one.
I am not going to play the music because we will get dinged for this one, but you'll get the idea if you're watching.
Okay, I'll do it. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is pretty.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Disneyland, what is it? Our spectacular festival pageant of nighttime magic and imagination, the Main Street Electrical Parade. Down, 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 down. Oh, I'm all off. Anyway, it sounds kind of like that. Anyway, if you're just listening, it's like the drum float,
It's like,
and then there's a bunch of.
You're pretty annoyed right now.
Yeah, and there's so what this looks like right now. So I'm just gonna tell you, I saw this in like half a second, was impressed, and then I realized what was going on, and I was just not impressed anymore.
Okay, so explain.
Like the print is really nice, but I'm pretty sure all it is like it has a bunch of holes in it, right?
It's 100%
and then
that.
there's just a bunch of fairy lights on the inside that are color changing, that are just kind of
it's an LED strip. Yeah. So
yeah, they're just kind of like twinkling around that might be music activated or whatever.
Got
yeah.
you.
So this one constant that's been happening a lot, I've noticed that 3D printing goes through these trends, right? Like every few months, like some new way of doing something pops up, and then like everybody does it. And when I first started 3D printing, like the biggest thing was these little annoying flexi dragons and stuff.
Right.
Everybody's making these little flexi dragons.
Yep.
And what I notice is that a lot of people are making these light boxes to the point where I want to make a Podketeers light box with like the Podketeers logo.
Sure.
Like you use an LED strip and then
Like
it
a
just
big
lights
sign.
it from inside.
Yeah,
basically.
it's functional.
So this is kind of the same concept, but it's one of two things. It's either it has holes where the print was made with the holes so that the light comes through, but I don't think it's fully that. I do think there's at least a really thin layer of like a white to diffuse the light from the LEDs on the inside, so that it's not as horrible, because I've seen some that don't have a way to diffuse it where it doesn't look as good. So I think
what'll
this
take
is
care of
something-
that? Piece of paper.
Yeah.
or a tissue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like wax paper is great, or
Yeah.
butcher paper,
I use butcher paper.
Butcher paper, yeah.
Yeah, butcher paper would be good. So I want to make this. This is definitely one of those items that has now just.
But you can make the
become a-
paint the night one.
Exactly.
That's what I was getting
Oh,
to.
okay. I jumped
wanna
your
make-
gun.
Like,
Sorry.
wait a minute.
No, but that's exactly it. Like Main Street Electrical Parade is not my favorite, obviously.
Right.
And this is not a model that I think is sold. Like I think
Sure.
they make it and they sell this as a finished piece.
Sure, right.
And I now have to undertake the goal of creating one of these for Paint the Night, unless somebody beats me to it and they make the model available that I could just purchase.
Well, what
and
you
then I'll
got to
just,
do,
like,
Heyzen, is take an old phone and model it around there so you can project, because the Paint the Night drum is a big video screen.
Yeah, but
And
I don't
then-
think I would do like a video
Right.
screen or anything.
Right? It
I
is a
think-
video screen, right? I'm not making
Yeah,
that
it
up.
is.
It
It
is.
is. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. Like I would potentially make it something like this,
Yeah.
where it's just the logo that says
Sure.
Paint the Night, and then
I mean, I
that's
think
what
the
I'm
only thing
going
the thing does is just like the logo just spins around and stuff. It's nothing like exciting.
Or
that
just
happens
put
on
the
screen.
giant D right there. Little dots.
Yeah, I like the Paint the Night logo though.
Let's see.
I really like it. Plus, I like the song a lot, and then I can sing the
Yeah.
song when it's like
Cry a little bit and then enjoy
yeah.
it.
So this is one of the
Oh, it
models
does like
that I want to make.
swirlies and stuff. Okay.
And then this other thing that I want to share is by, remember Shoebox Musicals? We talked about them recently. They, we talked about them on the podcast, didn't we?
Shoebox
Musicals?
Shoebox musical.
I feel like we talked about them, or it was part of another conversation. But
Musicals.
they created this tabletop mini Fantasmic. Right, and so wait, I'm gonna mute this again, but
Oh
this
my
is
God.
this is a little more elaborate, and this one I'd have to be a little bit more careful with because there is
Oh,
some
the
misting that
best
would happen, and it's already humid enough in here. But I mean, the fact that they're projecting onto this mist that they're creating, I don't know if it's water mist or if it's like a fog machine or something like that they're using, but these little setups is ultimately what I wanted to create, right? This is how these little projects or these little print things is how I've been feeling connected to the parks and, connected to something that I love doing that I haven't been able to do in a really long time. So if I could 3D print like a Maleficent dragon that like articulates and like pops up and stuff, I think that would be ultimate gold. This is just
Nice.
static, but yeah, stuff like this is what I want to do. Like this, the fireworks shows, at some point World
What
of
is-
Color with Neil Patrick Harris. I don't know,
I wonder
because he's
what
still
those water
a part of it, right?
dome things are. Those are cool. That
Oh,
looks
those are
like a-
speakers.
For reals?
Those are
Yeah.
speakers.
You can just buy them at like Amazon. Let me see if I can.
Okay, so
Oh.
for those who are not watching, you could see these two domes. They have water, like a water fountain. So I guess those are speakers according to Andrew, which is really cool.
Dancing water speakers. You can buy them for
Wow.
$26.99 on Amazon.
Oh,
There
so
you
they're the
go.
type
Those
that,
ones
like, follow
might-
the music.
Right, yeah. Those ones might be these more expensive ones, which are $88 that come with a sub, because those have like a domed top, where some of these have a square top. But you can get them on
But
Amazon.
in the middle,
send
that's
me
missing
those.
Or other
screen.
places.
That's really good.
That's how I'm gonna do
Yeah.
my World of Color. I'll just buy a bunch
There
of these
you
little
go. Just a
speakers.
bunch of these and line them up.
For reals. Why not?
Meeting adjourned. We did it.
Done.
That is so
Well, that's
cool.
awesome.
Free 2-day shipping.
So yeah, Shoebox Musicals. If you want to check out the video over on TikTok, and then Main Street Miniatures was the other one. In case you're interested in buying the little Main
Nice.
Street Electrical
I
Parade
love
thing.
it.
Yeah. All right. There's a couple other things we want to jump into. Before we do, I think this is a really great time to take a moment to thank a very special group of listeners and viewers known as the FGP Squad, our podcast, Fairy Godparents, because it's their support via Patreon that help make these episodes of Podketeers possible. For more information on how you can become part of the FGP Squad family, we invite you to go to podketeers.com/FGP. There you will find a link to our Patreon. You'll find a list of some of our top contributors, a little information about what the FGP Squad is all about. But in short, it allows you access to additional content over on Patreon. We have a special section of Discord for you. We occasionally, whenever possible, we have happy hour calls, so you get access to those when we get a chance to do those. You get discounts on new Podketeers gear. A lot of this 3D printing stuff that I do, I don't have a space to house it all, so I'll just randomly mail it out to people sometimes. And sometimes it's cool stuff, and sometimes it's stuff that you might receive and be like, what's this? And then you give it away to somebody because you don't have space for it either. I don't know what you do with it, but I send it out as a thank you and as a gift because I had it and I liked it and I wanted somebody to have it. So yeah, podketeers.com/FGP is where you want to go for more information. And of course, to all of the members of the FGP Squad, we just want to send a huge thank you for your continued support. Speaking of links, podketeers.com/links is where you want to go for our most commonly asked for links. There you will find a link to our latest episode, a link to the Quizneyland playlist. You'll find a link, of course, to our Discord community. We'd love for you to be a part of that. You can also find a link, of course, to the FGP Squad, any fundraisers that we're running with our official charity team, Teamboat Willie. You'll find a link to our YouTube channel and our pal Larry's YouTube channel, Goofy Guys Adventures. And, of course, you'll find a link to our Armchair Imagineering playlist there. So, podketeers.com/links, set a bookmark, set a little icon on your home screen on your phone so you can tap on it and get to it quickly. And if you ever need to know, like, oh, how do I get to the FGP Squad page, then you just go to the links page and then boom, tap the button, you're there. And then you could like share it with other people, and you can help us grow on YouTube and get them to subscribe and be like, hey, you should go subscribe. Podketeers is trying to get to 1,000 subs by the end of 2025, and they're at like 610 right now, and we haven't really pushed it.
That's not enough.
It's not enough.
Forgot.
Like, yeah, we
We're
keep
not even
forgetting
close.
to push it.
Not even if we get like one a day, it's not even
No, so we need to get like
10 a day.
10 a day. So if you can
Start
help us do
making
that,
those
set up a
extra-
whole
Or if
bunch
you
of
have
email accounts.
Yeah, if you have a bunch of Google accounts.
Just go sign up, because then we can go live once we hit 1,000.
I don't know. Is that against the YouTube terms and conditions,
They
telling
don't
people
know.
to make a bunch of
Probably
fake
we
accounts?
shouldn't. So you didn't hear it from us, kids.
Squirrel.
Exactly. Hey, speaking of Quizneyland, this is the last episode, if you're listening on launch week, where you will have an opportunity to send us your trivia for it to
You'll
be
have
a
like
part.
one day.
Like one day, exactly. But you'll have a chance where you can send it in to be a part of episode 100 of Quizneyland. We have a handful of submissions so far. We have a short... I get what game did you say it was like? The
like
rapid fire-
Trivial Pursuit or
that's what it
something.
is.
Just like Heyzen's gonna
It's
rapid
just a
fire some
rapid-fire
questions at
thing.
me.
I'm hoping that Andrew gets it. They're gonna get progressively harder. We're gonna start really easily, and then we're gonna see how far up in billionaire he gets to see if he can.
Oh
make
yeah,
$1
there we go.
billion,
That's Who Wants to Be a
so-
Millionaire.
Yeah, we'll see
But
how far he gets.
no multiple choice.
No
It's
multiple
just-
choice, no lifelines, no anything.
Do-do-do-do-do.
We're gonna do it. So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Email them to comments@podketeers.com.
Yes, or you can DM us over on Instagram to the Podketeers Instagram account if
Yeah.
you would like to send us some trivia
Please do.
as well.
Also, I hear before we move on, I'll talk about my weekly shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got Weird Al shirt on today. I went and saw Weird Al last weekend, which was fun. It's my second time seeing Weird Al. First time was at the fair, so it was like kind of a smaller set, but still fun. A long time ago. And Weird Al has a lot of Disney connections. I mean, now Disney connections, but also things that now are Disney. So not just Skipper Dan, as many people may know, is a Weird Al song talking about the Jungle Cruise. But he also has Yoda and The Saga Begins. That's actually how he ended the encore, was a whole Star Wars
Nice.
like suite. But like, so I took a video of it. I should have been prepared and put it up and shared it, but whatever, it's fine.
Alright.
So he was doing Yoda as is the final song, and then like 80% of the way through Yoda, they all kind of like stop and start doing all these chants, like an a cappella chant, and they're chanting, and then they start doing Hawaiian war chant from the Tiki Room. Tahua'ila, Tahua'ila. They also do I would have wished I brought it up. There's like one or two other Disney. They do the Grim Grinning Ghosts in that thing as well. And I think there might have been one more. So yeah, there's a lot of fun connections in there. The concert was great. I also opener was Puddle's Pity Party, which I don't know if anybody knows Puddle's Pity Party, but he's a sad clown singer. Look him up. He's got a great voice. My wife and I saw him once before. He was like made far along in America's Got Talent one season.
Okay.
but he's here. Hold on, he's. I have other shirt which I will wear at some point is Puddle's Pity Party. That's what he looks.
Nice.
That's
He wears
funny.
a little crown and stuff. But yeah, he's very funny. Does not necessarily parodies, but he like will rearrange songs so they might sound more serious than what they are or whatever. He brings people up on stage. He had a guy come up on stage and they put him in a big tequila costume, and he sang some song in Spanish about like weeping into my tequila or something. It was very funny. So if you don't know Puddle's Pity Party, look him up. Weird Al was great, did all the hits, lots of songs I wasn't expecting.
Did he sing Lump?
He did not sing Lump, but Gump. He would have been Gump, not Lump.
Oh,
Lump's the original.
Gump, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was he opened with Tacky.
How long was the whole concert?
It was almost 2 hours after the encore. That was just Weird Al's portion.
Wow, it's shorter than an Avatar movie. That's great.
Yeah. So his set list, I'm going to see if I can, okay, they do have it on setlist.fm. Tacky, and then mission statement. I don't remember. Anyway, Polka Mania. Oh, that, okay. These are like, there's like, he does a lot of video content for like, switching into like different costumes and stuff. So there's a lot of, I think those are like listed here. He did Polka Mania, which is his new polka one. Everything You Know Is Wrong. One More Minute, which is an original. Smells Like Nirvana, which was great. Dare to Be Stupid. Then he did a medley of Party of the CIA, It's All About the Pennions, Bedrock Anthem, My Bologna, Ricky,
Nice.
Ode to Superhero, I Love Rocky Road, Eat It, Like a Surgeon, Word Crimes, Canadian Idiot. That was all one medley. And then Fat, the Captain Underpants theme song, Now You Know, which is another original. The Letter, which is... The Letter, he does this thing where he goes, all right, people ask, Al, can you do a song and not change the lyrics? So it's like an old song. I think it's like the Statler, no, not the Statler, I don't know who sings an old song. It's like, my baby, she wrote me a letter. It's just like a song. Sometimes he'll do the song, My Name is Al, the Paul Simon song. And then he does It's My World, and we're all living in it. Skipper Dan, eBay, Stop Forwarding That Crap to Me, White and Nerdy, and then Amish Paradise was the finale.
Nice.
And then then everybody's chanting whatever. The keyboard player comes out and plays. He plays Toccata and Fugue. The da 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 da. Or no, whatever, however that goes. That's da 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 da. And then they do a bit where in one of the video packages he has a thing where he used to do this stuff where he would like kind of like the I can't remember the show, but basically like he would insert himself into interviews with celebrities. And so he's like, okay, like, I think he was talking to, it was like Paul McCartney or something, and he comes up with a song, it's called We All Have Cell Phones, and so he plays that song live, and then the saga begins in Yoda. So that's the whole thing. It was a great time. If you get a chance to see Weird Al, it's a good, fun time. The shows are great. The production was fun. The lights were great. Puddle's Pity Party is great. I spent almost $200 on merchandise.
Yeah.
I mean, the shirts are not, shirts are like $45 a piece,
bad.
so I bought 2 shirts. I got a set of cups. I thought the
Nice.
cups were funny, album cups. I have all my merchandise here. I got a Weird Al keychain. It says Weird Al, and it's got accordion. Puddle's Pity Party keychain. I'm just showing them all off real quick. What else do I got? I got this is a keychain. This one was $5. That one was nice. And then what I thought was fun was these Weird Al Yankovic trading cards. And
Oh, wow.
Heyzen, you would like these because just the card design themselves, they're very, very shiny. They're like super lenticular. And then they like on the front is like an artwork of like a song. and then on the back it like describes what
How
it
much
is.
were those?
I think it was like $15 for the
Oh, wow.
10-pack of cards. And it like explains on the back, it's like, you don't have to trade. These are all the cards that exist.
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah, there's no trading. It's
more
just
than
this,
that one. That's cool.
Nope. What I did think is weird is some of them are vertical, like the artwork, but then some of them are horizontal.
You know
Interesting.
What, you can pull it
But
off.
anyway, I had a great time seeing Weird Al, and everybody, if you enjoy Weird Al and have a chance to see him, I highly recommend the show. It was great.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That medley
I-
at the end with Grim Grinning Ghosts and the Tiki Room and all that
Yeah.
stuff. I would have loved to hear
I bought
that.
a bag. That's a tote bag. with
That's
Weird Al's face on it.
cool.
I had to buy the bag because I bought so much stuff.
You had to put it in something.
I had to
right?
put it in something. I was like, might as well spend the $15 for the bag.
Why not? Yeah.
Right? Why not? So anyway, that was my shirt talk into what I did last weekend.
That's awesome. I'm glad you had a good time.
I had a wonderful time.
Hey, I wanted to ask you about this rumor that's going around, unrelated to Weird Al, but I guess in a way related. Anyway,
Probably.
yeah. So there's this rumor going around about the Muppets.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about it a little bit.
Oh, sure. I just saw a thing. It kind of just fell into my feed on Instagram. I'm not following this person, but let me bring it up. I found it because I sent it to you guys. It's from an account called Muppet. Oh, now I lost it because I clicked on a reel while Heyzen was talking about.
Sorry.
No, while you were talking about stuff. Anyway, Muppet Influence. And it says Muppet Show reboot ? And it says, well, folks, we have some information telling us that a Muppet Show reboot is possibly in the works. The info is minimal and random, so take it with a grain of salt. The informant in question is the website productionlist.com, who intends to, quote, track filmmaking opportunities and connecting filmmakers worldwide. The Muppet Show pilot is listed as in development / pre-production. Could mean that it's not greenlit. It's just filmmaking is doing a test pilot. It may also mean the pilot is being filmed first and possibly the other episodes to be filmed later. This page also has been up since August 18th, which is not, just less than about 9 days
pretty
ago.
recent.
The date of filming is set for September 1st in Los Angeles is obviously very, very soon. One could argue that being so soon we would have heard something by now, but it seems like something would be kept under wraps, especially if it's just a pilot. This is just what I'm reading straight here. Then they have a description which lists the upcoming Muppet Show is set to reintroduce the beloved ensemble of characters with a fresh twist, blending classic variety show charm with a new comedic sketches. While details remain under wraps, the project aims to capture the heart and humor that made the original a cultural icon. It says then it lists like some production company information and crews and things with phone numbers if you have access to the paid version of this website. And it says the only crew that's listed is Michael Steinbach, who was a producer for Muppet Haunted Mansion and Muppets Mayhem. So it's and then they go on to talk about like what may be a good reason like this could be true, but this could be false thing, saying like the Muppets are, Muppets being 70 this year and stuff is a good timing and all this other Muppet stuff. And it's been a while since we've had something big Muppety related. So it's all just kind of a rumor right now, but it's an exciting rumor that I do hope comes true because I love the Muppet Show. Actually, I work at a college and in the theater department, and this semester they're teaching puppet making.
That's cool.
And I walked into the class and they were just watching the Muppet Show, and I just kind of sat there and I was watching the Muppet Show and I was like, I should probably get out of here. But you guys get to watch
you're
the Muppet
auditing
Show,
the class,
and
it's fine.
I kind of want to. I love puppets. I kind of want to build my own puppet.
That would
I'm
be
going to talk
fun.
to the professor.
My God, can you build puppets of us?
Well, we'll see. I want a puppet of me.
Puppet Heyzen.
I know.
Oh,
Are there any puppet builders out there listening to Podketeers? We could do whole puppet episodes.
imagine if we were just like puppeteering ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, through the... I am so for this.
Okay,
Let's
so
do
Andrew,
puppet
I'm gonna have to
episodes.
send you some Instagram of accounts of people who do create, Muppets and
nice.
puppets and all that. So
Sweet.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh my goodness, that'd be so good. And we'd be doing it in an ethical way. No AI for this. We'd be using it
Real
with
puppets,
real
not
puppets,
AI
Practical.
filter.
Yep. Oh, that would
We
be
all can get
fantastic.
carpal tunnel and our arthritis
gonna be
acting
great.
up. It'll be great.
It's gonna be great. Our
It'll
wrists
be
are gonna
worth
hurt
it.
so bad. Yeah, that is an exciting rumor. I don't know much about this production site or whatever it's called
Right.
.com. I did do a quick check about it, and there seems to be some posts that say that it's not good that they charge this. I think they charge like $50 or something to join to be able to get a job or something. So in general, you
Who
don't want to have
knows?
to pay for something to try
Right.
to get a job like that. So we can't vouch for the site, but it is an exciting rumor if it turns out to be true. Like you said, the Muppet Show itself, super fun. The way that it was set up as a variety show kind of paved the way for so many other shows that came after it, with all the guest stars and the way that they would perform and stuff. And there's like the DNA of that type of show is in a lot of stuff that we watch today, even on YouTube and stuff, I loved the Muppets parody that they used to have on ABC that they canceled way too early. I loved that version of the Muppets as well. I thought it was super fun. So to hear that we're potentially going to get something new is great. I know we talked about this before, and I forgot where you guys landed on this one, but I know I kind of ranted about maybe it's time for Disney to get rid of the Muppets and hand them back to Henson and let them do something with them properly, or give it to Frank Oz and say, hey, do something with this.
That's
Disney
my
legend,
answer.
Frank Oz.
Yes.
I'm still on that, man. I still think that if we're going to do the Muppets right, you got to have that as close of a connection to Jim Henson as possible. And I think Frank Oz would do them justice. If you
Absolutely.
just give him the money to do it, he would do a great job with the Muppets.
So I found another thing. So I was searching Reddit for this. People are like looking for information, and there on a Deadline, there's an article that's titled "The Plan to Save Hollywood: California Bets Big on the Studio, Dan Fogelman plus more with new tax incentives." This is, I don't know if you heard, but California is like expanding its tax credits for filmmaking to like try and get people to come back to doing stuff in California.
Well, Marvel just left Georgia because of that. They left the 30% incentives that they were getting in that state to come back and film in Hollywood.
And so this one, like, there's money for movies, and there's money for TV, and there's money for something else. I forget, maybe web stuff or whatever. But listed on this article, it has since been changed. With somebody had it on the web archive, the Wayback Machine. Listed number 8, it says Muppets, 20th Century Fox Film Corporation, production type pilot, estimated tax credits $1.6 million. Qualified expenditures $4.5 million. So listed here is the Muppets, along with some other stuff for Amazon and Sony and
Interesting.
That's the only name on this list that there is something that now I'm seeing this is exciting to me, titled Very Young Frankenstein, which looks like it's a TV pilot, which I am very interested in.
A remake of the Al Brooks Young Frankenstein?
The Mel Brooks, but a TV
That's
show
Al
of...
Brooks? No.
Yeah, you said Al Brooks. That's Albert Brooks. That's a different guy. Looks like a Young Frankenstein TV show. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on this list. It looks like it had been changed later to take it just said untitled 20th Century Disney Plus, blah, blah, blah. But hey, that's just another thing that kind of puts it in the positive, but we won't know until we know.
Yep.
Well, here's what I think we should do. I think we should put some positive energy into the universe, for the Muppets to make a grand return, and I don't mean on Rock and Roller Coaster. I mean back to our TVs, bring back the Muppet Show in a grand old way, and in a way where Disney just allows them to be the Muppets. They're not involved. They let the Muppets do the Muppets, and then we all have fun watching, and we lived happily cool? Muppet after.
If there was some sort of a marathon like in the movie theaters, I would sit through that.
Okay, see, that marathon I would go watch. Avatar, right? No. Muppets, let's do it. I'm all for watching the Muppets in the movie theater. I think that would be super fun. So let's put that energy out into the world. I think that's a good place to end the episode with positive energy to bring back the Muppets.
Let's do it.
This is just a rumor, but we're gonna hope that it's true, that like we make it happen, that it like we just all the positive, like help me out here. I can't just like I look silly just doing this. If you're watching this, I'm like making all these hand gestures.
Kermit
Nobody knows
flailing his
arm. But like if we can make it happen, yay! Like, that was a horrible Kermit. I think it's time to end it. I think that's a good place. So all right, that's it. Remember, Quizneyland 100 coming up very soon. If you listen to this episode on launch day, you'll have about a day or so to send us a question to make it in the episode. Otherwise, it's going to be a fun episode. Make sure that you look out for it. It'll be about a week or so after this episode gets posted. So check it out. It's going to be fun. Andrew, you're going to be going to Oogie Boogie Bash very soon, right? So you'll be able to
it'll be after this episode's released. I'll already be back.
Sweet.
But I'll be there. If I happened to have seen you in the past, you didn't know I was there. But hey, if anytime I'm in the parks and you know what I look like, this big fuzzy man here, it'd be nice to meet you if I haven't met you yet.
Waka waka.
Waka waka.
All right. That's it. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep moving forward, and always remember to pass on the magic. Have a fantastic week, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.